Hey everyone, how are you? As you can tell, I am not Kyle. I am on Kyle's account right now. Unfortunately, due to conflict of schedules, Kyle will not be able to join us tonight. He's actually meeting with a couple individuals right now that will help to improve our systems across the board for our entire community. So I know we mentioned that we are going to be doing a Q&A session. Although we are not going to be doing a traditional Q&A after we speak. We have a lot of panelists on the call right now that are answering people's questions if you put it into the Q&A on the chat. So again, we are not doing a traditional Q&A as we have done in the past because we are going to wait till Kyle returns to do that because we all know that's who you really want to see. But if you happen to have any questions, feel free to put it within the Q&A chat as our panelists are answering questions throughout the duration of the call today. So with that, we will get going. If you want to kick us off, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone, welcome. Welcome to our live weekly Zoom that we got going on today. We just got a couple important information for you guys that we like to really touch upon. One of the first things we want to tell you guys is our payouts. Our February totals, guys, that we've been able to pay out has been $1,166,000 paid out to all of our traders. And within that 1 million, we had some pretty massive profits, man. Our top three individuals, our highest payouts for our top three has been a $56,000 payout, a $23,000 payout, and a $20,000 payout. Within that $1,100,000 payout, over 650 traders have been paid. So that's pretty massive. And that's great. That means that our community is following our terms of services. It means that they're doing their due diligence and making sure that their strategy is sound, making sure that they're trading the way that's helping them be profitable. Also, we've also an update on the 900K approved payouts. 225,000 of that have been released already. The other 700K will be going out continually daily to get caught up. So as you guys know, every Tuesday and Friday, that's when we are starting to start approving people's payouts. So if you get approved on a Tuesday, just wait a little bit. Within that time, you'll get your payout, your deal. On Friday, it'll be like the following week, right? So we started implementing that process, pushing out payouts a lot faster. So with that being said, keeping in mind, up to your guys' payouts. We've been doing a phenomenal job in pushing out those payouts relatively quickly now. If for some reason, you happen to be one of the individuals that's like on the back end of those payouts, hey, it's all right. Go ahead and message into the live chat. Just gotta inquire about it, right? We encourage you to do so, right? Just make sure, you give us your account information and we can inquire about that. But every Tuesdays and Fridays, was to really get caught up, right? And I want to say within relatively soon, we will be caught up. So we continue to appreciate your guys' patience. We've been able to stay true to our word on the Tuesdays and the Friday payouts, okay? Now, with that being said, there have been a significant amount of chargebacks. That's on the flip side of all our positive news, right? About all the payouts and stuff. As you guys remember, all right, we talk about this often. If you file a chargeback, that in turn actually holds up, right? And it creates more of a bottleneck on some of the things that we have to do in order to get everyone else paid out in a timely manner. So if you're kind of jumping the gun a little bit too premature because you feel like we're taking too long, I'm gonna challenge you and just continue to be patient, right? It's okay to get into the live chat and inquire about that, but please, if you file a chargeback, it's not gonna look good, right? You're creating more of a bottleneck for everyone else. And again, before you get to those measures, What we're stating is there's no real need for you to get to that measure where you have to do a chargeback. Okay. Now, one other thing about the chargeback, as a reminder, let's say you do a chargeback and then you're still expecting a payout. You're not going to get the payout. Okay. We know when people do chargebacks, we see that, and we're encouraging you guys just to be a little bit more patient on that. All right. Next item, which kind of has to do with like, payouts and whatnot, this brand new review button. All right, guys. So check it out. The review button. Once your payout is requested, there may be up to about 7 days for it to be reviewed by our compliance team, right? As you guys know, all payout reviews are looked at by compliance. The account is being reviewed for where it is in the payout cycle. Okay. So when that review button is pushed, the trader, you can resume your trading. All right. We heard you guys loud and clear. A lot of the issue was that, well, I requested my payout. Now, I'm kind of stuck. I can't trade anymore. Well, we already rectified that. We gave you guys a remedy. So once you press that review button, okay, one, you got to give it some time for us to review your payout requests, XYZ. But that's going to allow you to be reset back to your initial balance so you can continue your trading, right? Our goal is not to hold you guys up anymore. So we're rectifying that, okay? And we've heard really great, really great positive support in that. So thank you for your guys' support. All right. That review button, once again, it may take up to 7 days for your account to be reviewed by compliance, but once you press that review button, you can continue to trade. Your account gets to reset to initial balance and you're good to go. All right. Robert, I'm going to hand it off to you for this live help.
Yeah, before we do that, Zoe, do you want to hop in and just do a little translation for our Spanish-speaking community?
I need to mute myself first. I had to move just because there's just so much traffic behind me and it was so distracting. So I'm going to go ahead and just translate. Good evening, everyone. Hola a todos, soy Zoe. Voy a traducir un poco de lo que estuvieron hablando Josh y Roberto. Aquí tengo las notas. Total que han pagado es más de 1 millón. De las personas que se han pagado han sido más de 1 millón. Nuestro pago más alto han sido 56, 23 y 20K. Entonces, en total de las personas que se han pagado son 650 personas, traders. Eso sí estamos pagando, obviamente estamos tratando de movernos un poco más, no estar tan lento, ¿verdad? Entonces, aprobaron 900K de total de pagos también. 225K ya se han hecho en las cuentas de las personas. Vamos a seguir trabajando más para que las cuentas se sigan pagando. Otra cosa que hablaron es de las cuentas que se están haciendo cargos con su banco. Yo ya lo he explicado en el chat español de que las personas que no se han pagado es porque el departamento de compliance está haciendo investigación y terminan que ellos hicieron un chargeback, que es un recargo de su banco. Por muchas razones, a lo mejor no fueron pacientes, se enojaron, frustración, entonces fueron al banco y pidieron el dinero. Entonces, cuando el equipo de compliance miran eso, entonces cancelan el pago y no se les manda el pago. Entonces, por favor, no lo hagan si esperan que se les pague. Igual, el departamento de compliance está haciendo mucho trabajo para poder, en verdad, para la gente que se lo merece y eso es todo lo que están hablando ahorita en este momento. Go ahead, Josh or Robert.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it, Zoe. So the next thing that we are going to touch on is give you all an update about the live help session that our COO Kyle ran last week. So as we've stated on previous calls, our COO Kyle, who you all know, ran his first live help session. That was open to approximately 20 to 25 traders to enable us to get to everybody in a timely fashion. and it went extremely well. It really was a huge success. So moving forward, we will be having these on a weekly basis. Right now, thank you to those on the call or those who are going to be listening who have reached out to the support team to get on the list. We have a sizable list right now that we are working through. So at this time, we are taking names from that current list that we're working with to be on the next calls. So if you happen to not be on the next call, but you already asked to be included on that list, just continually check your email as it will be coming from the support email address. But we are going to be doing these on a weekly basis to try to get to as many traders as possible to help everybody in a timely fashion through a live call and assess some of the problems that you're all having on that call. So again, if you requested to get on that list and you do not see an email right now or come through for the next session, do not fret, do not worry. There's a very good chance you may be on the next one or the one after that. But if it's something that you need immediate assistance on, as always, please go through the proper support channels for assistance. Our support team, our community support team, has been doing a phenomenal job, and we are really happy to say that they are entirely caught up on emails and through the live chat on the webpage. So if you go into the live chat on the webpage or you send them an email, they will get back to you much faster than they have been able to in the past because they were able to clear that backlog. So if you happen to have immediate pressing issues, please reach out to the support team via the support email address or through the live chat on the webpage. Zoe, do you want to give a brief summary of that?
Sí, un poco de lo que está hablando Roberto. Obviamente estamos trabajando más rápido con el correo. Entonces, si ustedes van a live chat, este correo se está moviendo un poco más rápido. Igual yo también con nosotros en Discord hemos tratado de responderle lo más pronto que podamos. Acordarles que solo el equipo de support es en live chat o cuando mandas un correo. El Discord nomás es una plataforma también para poder ayudar. También hablaron del botón de revisión que ahora van a empezar a hacerlo disponible después de 7 días que está revisado por el equipo de compliance. Después ya se van a poder inmediatamente poder seguir tradeando. Eso es algo que están trabajando muy duro en mejorar. Igual, y en la última semana tuvimos una sesión con Kyle que fue súper bien. Todos que estuvieron presentes, se les respondió, se les dio una solución a su situación. Entonces, si ustedes quieren ser parte de esto, obviamente a veces me mandan un mensaje a mí o al support para poder agregarlos a la lista que se van a empezar a escoger a las personas que obviamente prioridad, las gentes que tienen más tiempo esperando con su cierta situación para que puedan ser ayudados por Kyle, que va a ser cada jueves a las 11 de la mañana. Entonces, si gustan ser parte de esto, igual manden un correo o mándenos un mensaje a mí o a Daniel.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Zoe. I really appreciate it. Just to kind of clarify, because I see some questions that are rolling up in here about the review button. The review button is something on our end. As a trader, all you need to do is request your payout. Do not worry about the review button. That is something that we are working on our end. And we are implementing that on our end in order to get you back to trading as soon as possible. So again, as a trader, all you need to do is request your payout, and then we will get you back to trading as soon as possible. So I hope that clarifies that for some people that had questions on that.
Can I add in Spanish to that?
Yep.
Para clarificar lo que está diciendo de que el botón de revisión, primero tienen que pedir su pago y después de que se pide su pago, en 7 días el equipo de compliance va a ver sus cuentas y ya después hacer disponible el botón para poder ustedes seguir tradeando.
Fantastic. Thank you. Josh, do you want to give a quick update on our Discord, the Italian and Spanish chats?
Absolutely. in regards to our Discord update, we do have an Italian chat and a Spanish chat for those individuals for that community speak that language. If you're interested in joining either one of those, you know, first, as stated, you got to be a certified trader with us. Once you're able to, once you get your certification, yeah, just reach out to us on the Discord team. You know, you can go into the general chat, you can hit up any of the Discord moderators and have them put you into whether your language is Spanish or Italian. All right. So if that's something that you're looking forward to, you know, we'd like to see you guys in that Discord chat. So yeah, Robert with the interviews.
Yes. So,
Hablando,
oh, yep. Sorry about
Sorry
that.
about
No.
that.
Lo que estaba diciendo Josh es que estábamos hablando de que hay dos sesiones en el muros del español y los italianos. Entonces, si ustedes quieren ser parte de eso, igual, o ya son parte de eso, está disponible para los que hablan español o de italiano. Yo personalmente estoy tratando lo mejor para poder ser parte también del grupo italiano. No lo hablo muy bien, no soy fluente en eso, entonces yo uso Google Translator para poder traducir las cosas. Ojalá que me entiendan. Pero esas dos están disponibles si quieren ser parte de eso.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Zoe. The next thing we're going to touch on are interviews. Our interviews have started, and we are going to be releasing more information on them as we move forward throughout the next week or so. We have a phenomenal one coming up this Friday that we are really excited about. So everybody, please be on the lookout through our social media pages for clips and audio bits from that interview over the next couple of weeks here. Additionally, if you are interested in being interviewed, and again, I want to thank everybody who has reached out over the last 2 weeks requesting to be interviewed. We really appreciate it. But if you want to be interviewed, again, please feel free to reach out to us over our community support chats, either via live chat or the community support email, or feel free to reach out to us over social media, and we will be able to contact you via those means. Zoe, do you want to give a quick roundup of that?
Yeah. Lo que está diciendo es sobre las entrevistas. Si ustedes recibieron un pago y quieren ser parte de esa entrevista, por favor, manden un correo, un mensaje a todas las plataformas que tenemos disponibles como Discord, Instagram, o mandar un correo para poder ser parte de este proyecto. Y vamos a empezar a entrevistar a las personas que sí se le han pagado. Queremos que sean totalmente honestos sobre el proceso. Y si quieren, igual, si quieren ser parte, mándenos un mensaje.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. If you've messaged us on Instagram for an interview, and you've not received a response yet, please message in again. We've been getting a lot of messages over Instagram recently, so we do apologize if we were not able to get to it. If you could message us back one more time, that would be greatly appreciated. And Zoe, if you want to do that for us, that'd be great.
Sí, igual que si quieren ser parte de eso, no se los olviden con tiempo decirnos para poder nosotros agregarlos en la lista.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And then the last thing that we really wanted to discuss is our flight, our weekly news bulletin. Thank you all for subscribing. We have over 1,000 subscribers, and it's only been about 2 weeks. We are really excited by the reception that this has received. We have a lot of really important information that we're going to be announcing over the next couple weeks through Flight, our weekly news bulletin. So please, if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe so you can receive that information as soon as it is announced and released. Again, to subscribe to Flight, all you need to do is go onto our website, wait about 5 seconds or so, and a pop-up will show up. Put your email address in, and you will automatically be subscribed to our email list for Flight, which again is released every Friday. So again, please, if you have not done so already, subscribe to Flight, as you will be receiving information as soon as it is announced through that weekly news bulletin. Zoe, do you want to do a quick rundown of that?
Yes. Entonces, estábamos hablando ahora sobre el boletín, que ya hablamos en los últimos lives, que si te suscribes, vas a poder ser parte de los anuncios que van a llegar cada viernes. Eso va a ser semanal. Entonces, ahí van a recibir toda la información. Igual, si quieren ser parte de eso, pueden ir a nuestro website, que es live chat, y poner su correo electrónico para que sean parte y sean suscriptidos a este grupo.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And then Josh, you want to wrap us up for the night? And again, I know, Josh, actually, before you do that, I know, and I apologize for the scheduling issue that we had tonight. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions that we were not able to get to tonight. As always, please, you can always reach out to our community support team. As I mentioned before, they are all caught up on emails and they're caught up on the live chat as well. So if you reach out to them, they will answer you. We are not here to ignore anybody, nor do we want to ignore anybody. We have cleared through the backlog that we had on the support side of things. So if you reach out to them, they will answer you. Again, I cannot stress that enough.
In addition to that, I know I'm seeing comments in there like, community support doesn't do anything. I disagree. There was a big backlog to where we have to make sure that we identified certain stuff. We're now at that point where we are all caught up and we should be able to better assist individuals with like more account specific questions. So I'm reading a lot of the Q&A comments right now, and it's very sad that I'm reading a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to continue to encourage you guys like, hey, we're getting better every single week, and go to the live support. Let's see what we can figure out for you. So that way, we can meet each other halfway. All right. But that wraps up today's live Zoom. For those of you who got an email from us in regards to tomorrow, we'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, we'll see you guys in a couple days next week, and we'll go from there, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, subscribe to the Flight newsletter. Thank you.
Great. Thank you all so much.
Muchísimas gracias a todos. A recordarles que ya hemos mejorado en los correos electrónicos. Entonces, el equipo de support, si no has recibido una respuesta del equipo, por favor, mándame un mensaje a mí para yo poder recordarles, pero a este punto ya estamos mejorando con los correos, y podremos ya asistirlos con más, avanzar con más rápido. Entonces, igual gracias por ser parte de nosotros, de la compañía, gracias por estar aquí, y nos vemos pronto. Los que fueron escogidos para la llamada de mañana, ustedes van a recibir un correo electrónico con toda la información para poder estar presente mañana.
Fantastic. Thank you all so much. And again, this recording will be posted for everybody to review at a later date. It should be posted on all of our social media channels, including Discord, by tomorrow. So thank you all so much and have a great rest of your days.
Gracias. Buenas noches.